Good morning and welcome back to Eurosatory News. I am joined by Florence Ronat, who is with the Courbis Group. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure, Akil.
So tell us, why has Courbis come to Eurosatory 2022?
Well, because even if the COVID situation has been affecting some of our markets, the defense market has remained very strong. Mm-hmm. So it was important for us to be there to present our processes, our products and applications, and meet with our customers.
Now, Courbis has a very unique story.
Indeed, yes.
It's a family-owned company.
It's a family-owned company created in 1964 by the father of Hervé Courbis, our current CEO. Uh-huh. And developing, so Hervé's father was a mechanical engineer, so that was our first focus. And over the years, we developed by adding other technologies, I would say smart plastics, high-performance plastic to the portfolio of the group.
And that sort of science-based knowledge has remained in the family over the years.
Definitely, definitely. So really our focus is supporting the customer from the co-design to the production and the after-service spare parts business as well, yes.
Now, you've brought a surprise with you.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
This is really to give you an idea of what we are producing.
Uh-huh.
Here, the technology is projected PU, and this is used to protect parts, whatever the parts, on the assembly line. So this is a protection of the part and also a protection of the workers so that they do not get hurt by managing the parts in the assembly.
Can I touch?
Please. Oh. It's kind of a very soft touch.
Yes, it's very, very soft. Very soft. It's not a rough texture whatsoever. It's very smooth and soft. Now, this is what kind of material?
So this is polyurethane.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And the technology is to spray the polyurethane on the part. So you don't need a mold. The part is basically your
It adheres directly to the part itself.
Yes, it adheres, but you can, of course, remove it when you need to assemble the part. So this is something that is very, I would say, eco-friendly because you reuse it eternally.
And I also imagine in terms of the production, it's eco-friendly because it's not something where you have to. The pre-production of a mold, for example, would take much longer in terms of...
Definitely. So the lead time is very short. You're right. This is one of the advantages.
And that being one of the advantages, I guess, opens the door to being able to produce more.
Yes. And so this is used in the defense, in the aerospace, but also in the railway industry, in the industrial vehicle segment as well. So basically, this is applicable to any part where you want to reduce your waste because the parts are protected and where you have also some health and safety concerns for the workers. So and that's the one.
I see it has a buddy who's joined it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is like a command handle. Here we can have two technologies. So we have the inserts and we do the machining of the inserts. And then we overmold the plastic part on it. So this is one of the advantages of Courbis, having different technologies in-house. We can in-house do everything from the inserts to the final part, including the paint.
That's quite compelling. When you say that everything is in-house, meaning the creative minds behind the product, the engineers, the scientists, the practitioners, the technicians, and then finally, obviously, the marketing staff as well, the marketing geniuses, all under the same umbrella of Courbis, all in-house.
Exactly. And this is the case. We have some projects manager, then dedicated, depending on the size of the projects, on the technologies, etc. In the design team, same thing. So we do some co-designs, always hand in hand with the customers. The customers are coming to us to find a solution. So basically, they come with their ideas. We have the expertise of the process, and we combine both to the benefit, of course, of...
I also imagine one of the big pluses with having all of these sort of entities, this huge, diverse talent pool at your disposal, is that your feedback is in real time.
Exactly. And also because we have this mechanical workshop as well, we produce the parts and we design and produce the molds. We do the maintenance of the molds. So really in terms of lead time, this is optimized. And when you when you make a part, you think about the mold and vice versa. So you really design the mold so that you will have no issues in processing the parts in the series life.
Now, I would be remiss not to point out that you're not just based in France. You do have some other locations where
Yes.
some of the larger scale projects are undertaken.
Definitely. So we have one site in Slovakia, like 1 hour south of Vienna. And we have another site in Brazil, 1 hour away from Sao Paulo.
Okay. Now, what would be the appeal, production-wise, of having a location in Brazil?
In Brazil, we are mainly focused on industrial vehicle body parts. So usually big parts which do not travel easily in the sense that it has a cost, of course. And our customers in Brazil want to go for a local supplier because, of course, you can deliver within a few days, whereas by sea, this is really several months sometimes.
I also imagine that the sort of diplomacy with the French touch, so to speak, is quite impressive to the Brazilians collaborating with Courbis.
Yes, and it's also our history because the groups we are partnering with in Brazil, they are worldwide groups. So we supply them from France, we supply Europe with those parts. So they know the group, they know how we work, they have been working with us for 10, 20 years for some of them. So this is also, I would say, a safe options for them to go with Courbis because they know the quality of our parts and our service.
A group with history, a group with legacy.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, it has been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
We'll be keeping abreast of everything that's going on with Courbis at Eurosatory all this week.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.